I'm just at the right-hand side of the home now. I'm heading down an IOS, which is approximately 5 metres from the right rear corner of the property, and it's basically in line with the main bathroom, just outside the bath. Now, the reason I'm going down here is the floor waste was backing up. This is probably a result of that blockage further down, but I thought it wouldn't hurt just to go down and check this back inlet, and also just a section of drain working toward that that junction where I was initially. Okay, let's have a look here. That appears okay. See if we can get up this. I'll see if I can get up this back inlet. Okay, so I've just worked up that junction. We'll work in towards that bathroom. Yes, to the floor waste, that appears all clear. Is that? No, that's just a mark there. Okay, so that appears okay as far as I can tell. I will retest that bath before I go and check that floor waste to make sure that everything is down and there's nothing in the floor waste itself. Okay, so we'll start working our way down. This is the vertical section of drain, down into the horizontal. Okay, we have a junction here at 0.8 of a metre. Okay, so we are going underwater here. That's interesting. Okay. Now, what's going on here? Interesting. Okay. There could actually be a root intrusion here as far as I can tell. That water was clear. Can I go through that? No, I can't go past this point. I'm just going to jet rod this point. There may actually be something sinister in this section of drain also. Okay, I've just tried to work that through. I just thought I'd note this. I've just pulled back. It's quite a reasonable root intrusion there. So I'll just work through that some more and see if I can get that cleared. Okay, before I clear this further, I think I'll mark this point here. We've got a junction here. At this point, I would say it's possibly junction for the vent, possibly a vent junction or the toilet junction. I'll just mark this actual location here. We are approximately 700 to 800 millimetres to the right of the right-hand brick of the home, on the right-hand side, and we're basically in line with the IOS for the toilet. We're between the IOS and the vent there. This would require a concrete cut and excavation to dig down and remove that junction and section of pipework to do the repair. I'll just see if I can clear this further so I can go through further with the camera. Okay, so yes, this junction here, as we can see, that needs to be cut out and replaced. I managed to clear it with the reverse cutter, so that's great. We've given a location, so that's good. We'll carry on further. Next junction here at approximately 1.6 metres. Appears all okay. Oh, okay. It looks, as far as I can tell, it actually looks like we've got a break in the pipe itself, and we've got an intrusion at 2.5 metres. I'll just mark this location and I'll jet further. Alrighty, so I've just cleared those roots. Looks like the drain is broken through on the right hand side. We are approximately 2 metres from the right rear corner of the home, coming toward the front, and we are, again, about the same line as the junction before this, approximately 0.7 of a metre, 0.8 of a metre from the right-hand side of the home, and we are under a concrete path, so the concrete path would have to be cut before we can do an excavation. Okay, so we are at 4.7 metres. We have an offset bend here, and it looks like we've got roots coming in on this bend as well, at 4.7 metres. I'll just go and locate that. We're approximately 800 millimetres again, 700 to 800 millimetres to the right of the home, and we're basically adjacent with the right rear corner of the home itself, possibly going back about 100 millimetres toward the rear of the property. So I'll just come back to that. Yep. So I'll work forward. Now we're probably okay, so this is another junction at this point. So we're holding water from here. Now, this is the junction I would assume from the DT at the rear of the laundry. We are holding water from this point. I'm going to continue working through because I think we're actually... I'm going to keep working through, see if I can get to the other side of this. Yeah, so that could be the toilet one there where I was originally. Let's have a look. I'm just going to continue through and see if I can... Yep. Just want to see if I come up. Yeah, and then I come up from this point here. So this would be the other side of that palm that I was talking about at the rear of the property. What was it? I believe, was it starting at 6 metres from the right and then continuing 3 metres to the left, continuing another 3 metres to where that palm was. Let's just hang on, let's have a look. Where do we, or did I push some water through? Let's have a look. Okay, so no, from, let's see, from that point there, okay, which is about where that palm tree is, and then we'll work back, and now I can actually get a mark as to where this actually starts from. Okay. Okay, so we're going underwater. So, okay, so we're holding water here. I may have even pushed something through there. We can see the watermarks definitely at this point on the pipe as to where the water level does sit naturally. I'll keep working back. I'll just let this water run through. I just want to see what it's going to do. Okay, so no, that has settled, and we are still sitting underwater. This junction here from the laundry. Okay, so no water's flowing away there. There must have been some roots that flushed through into this low point, which was holding water. Yeah, no, dip, I believe, starts from about here. So I'll mark this point. We would probably need to dig from that offset through to this point. We may have to replace this whole section of drain here at the rear. But I'll mark this point and then go from there. Okay, so where this starts here with this water, let's see. Yeah, so basically from about here, we are approximately 3 metres to the rear of the laundry. We're right next, and I would say probably about a metre to the left of the right-hand corner, if you were looking from the road again. And this tracks directly, probably about here, under an even larger palm tree than the other one. It has a very large bulbous trunk. To access this drain, I would say this is possibly what's actually pushed this drain down and caused it to sag, would be this palm tree. In particular, yeah, this is the largest. So this palm tree would have to be removed the large bulbous trunk and the roots would also have to be removed and cut out before any excavation could proceed. Again, we would need to dig down. This isn't directly under concrete, it is below the concrete, as I said earlier, under gravel, but sections of concrete would definitely have to be cut out to replace the drain. Looking at the amount of issue that we have, it may actually be easier to cut out a large section of concrete at the right-hand side of the home here and just replace from the first junction where the vent is right through to around the rear of the home to the other side of that left-hand palm. We'd probably just want to replace this entire drainage section, which would, of course, involve cutting out concrete, doing excavation work. Possibly the other issue would be access for an excavator. It's actually a slightly tricky property with elevated land, sloped land. We also have a fence and clothesline. I will take a video of the section as well for further perusal, and we can look at the possibilities of an excavator, as that would definitely be the best course of action here as far as the excavation goes.